Are you as excited as we are? I hope so. Welcome to the first episode of Framed. Hello everyone, I'm your host Melissa New and welcome to Framed. I want to talk to you a little bit about the concept of framed. What is framed? Photography, as you guys know, is addicting. We know it, you know it, there's always something new, there's always something hip, there's always that new piece of equipment, there's always someone out there that's better, we're all competitive. There's always some crazy new way of taking that perfect photo. So what do we do with that? This show is a platform to educate, to entertain, and to inspire each of us to be original, to think and to be creative, and to be exposed from every level of photographer, from every genre. And most importantly, this is a place where every photographer can relate. So with that being said, I cannot wait to introduce you to Frame's first featured artist, a young conceptual portraiture and ad photographer who has been awarded as one of the top 200 ad photographers in the world. Check it out.
I was always the creative, spacey daydreamer, and when I got into high school, I just kind of found my niche, and that was photography. I feel more comfortable behind the camera almost than I do not behind the camera. When I graduated, I went in to say bye to my teacher, and he introduced me to the class and told everyone to watch out because here comes the next pro photographer. My style is, you know, it's probably has a bit of surrealism in it. I want it to look a little bit not real, almost like so pretty that it can't be real. Like I don't want it to look photoshopped though. Stuff that's just really conceptual, really overly post-processed. I love digital. I want to make a picture look just perfect. I feel like I'm really insanely particular about stuff, you know. I think that's like we were talking about, what sets me apart. It's like mediocre's just not cool with me. A lot of the work you get is the connections you have, people you know. It's definitely networking. Recently I worked with Latoya Jackson. I've shot for Sunkist. I've done stuff for the US Army, MTV. I've also shot for Universal Records. But I spend about 3 to 6 hours on each photo. I try and do it in a way where it's unique, where it's something I've never seen before. It's hard to do something and not repeat it, so I just try and like put an edge to it. I think I'm just passionate, really passionate about it. I try and keep my mind focused on just creating art and just letting myself be driven by what inspires me. I just keep refining my vision more and more and more and more. Like I look at work I did a year ago and I'm not happy with it. So I just feel like I'm constantly pushing myself. I just think that's what sets me apart. She's 3.5. She looks just like me. She acts just like me. She's definitely probably an artist, pretty sure. She's hyperactive and kind of in her own world just like I was. It's easy with photography just to kind of get discouraged, like I said, just because it can be hard to be successful doing it. But she's really just made me realize how important it is to me and how much I love it.
set up. Can you give us a rundown of what it is that you're setting up? What kind of feel, what kind of theme are you looking for in the shoot?
Okay.
Give us a rundown.
Basically, I have this light set up as high as it will go. So when it hits her face, it will expose. I'm going to expose for her face. I'm going to turn these lights all the way down and shine them high up so you get a soft light in the background. And I'm going to try and blow out the top of the background and then let it kind of gradient down to darker.
Okay.
And so her face will be against white, and as you go down, her shoulders and stuff will be against a darker shade of blue.
Have you ever shot with Mitch before?
I haven't.
You haven't?
It's been something I've been wanting to do.
Okay.
Just seeing his work and stuff, I've really liked it, so
Yeah. It's
I'm
amazing.
excited. Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I am nervous just because there's a lot of people here.
What do you do to prep your model to let her know kind of what look you want? Do you even prep her, or is it all the interaction?
I usually just talk with the hairstylist and the makeup artist, wardrobe, whoever, and just come up with a solid idea of what we're doing, and then we just kind of work as a team and just decide on the color of makeup, type of hair,
Cool.
all that. So
Is there
it's all team
Yeah.
effort.
As far as the model and how you want her to perform, is there a way that you kind of prep her, or do you just let her be natural and then coach her as your shoot goes on?
I usually have a specific pose, and once I start shooting, it may evolve into something different. So I usually coach the model, kind of tell her what to do. Scoot this way, lower your chin a little. And with your eyes, just kind of peer up at the lens. A little lower with your eyes. Lower your chin a little more. And then, yeah. And then with your eyes, just kind of squint them like that, kind of like a little sexier. I hate saying that, so don't put that on camera. Sexy. Be sexy.
photographer.
Put your shoulder this way more, and then lift your chin and look back at me as much as possible so you're almost straight with your face. Usually I don't even use two lights. Usually I just have one. So yeah, basically, yeah, I usually try and keep it simple.
Yeah. Are you a high ISO? Do you prefer low ISO?
I prefer the lowest.
Too.
Just because when doing like a beauty shot, I just want it to be as less noise as possible, just really fine.
Do you shoot wide open?
No, close down as much as possible. Right now I'm on 25, 1/60th of a second.
Well.
Because that's as fast as my lights will capture.
Oh.
So I just try, I try and close down and have my ISO as low as possible.
Talk to me, being a cute young girl modeling, how do you like to be approached by photographers? Like when people are coming up to you and saying, hey, I want to take your picture.
Most of the time, I'm just approached like on Facebook, and that way I can see their pictures and like all their work they've done. And most of the time, I always say yes, just because there's a lot of good photographers out there.
I'm a hairstylist. I've been doing hair for about 3 years. Yeah, styling more.
And are you from here in Salt Lake?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm way excited. I love his work. I've been doing makeup for about 5 years.
Now, are you the go-to team that Mitch usually uses? Have you worked with him before?
I've never worked with Mitch before.
Really?
I've
That's all
worked
new
with
to
him
you.
several times.
Okay, cool. Okay. How did you first start working with Mitch?
I hounded him on Model Mayhem over and over and over until he would write me back, and I just kept saying, listen, I will come and do this for free, and I want to work with you. I said, this is some of the stuff I've done, please. And so he finally said yes.
Lower your chin quite a bit, even more. Let's do the peak cap. Most photographs will look good if the lighting's just good. That's all it is. Put your shoulder up and forward kind of awkwardly and put your chin down. I like somewhere you're looking kind of like that way. But when you look this way, don't look through here. Kind of look into the reflector. I like it as far forward you can do this. Lower your chin. Yeah. Tilt even more back. And lift your chin. Lower this a little. Pull it forward. Lift your chin a little. Can we is there a way we can have it come like this around her, like so it's like shape? I'm only because I'm cropping it about here. lean your head in, tilt your head, get down the ground. Okay, that's all I can do. We got it. I'm just gonna have way too much shit to go through. Stop comparing yourself to other photographers. Everybody, you know, has their own style. Everyone has something unique. You know, there's a lot of copycats. The thing that's gonna set you apart is following your inspiration. Find something that suits your style. You know, anybody can be good at photography and learn like all the secrets and how to do everything, like expose correctly and meter light and all that stuff, but you just gotta have your own style. I mean, you can overexpose something and completely break all the rules and make it look surreal and neat and cool, and people will think that looks better than a perfectly by the book photograph. You just gotta follow your passion. Just do it. I'm Mitch Meyer, and I've just been framed.
Is he not the coolest? Here he is, one of the top 200 ad photographers in the world, and the man is humble with ridiculous talent. The crew and I fell in love with his genuine sincerity, and we all seriously had a blast. But here's the coolest part. Next week, he's going to show us his post-processing techniques and workflow to see his final photo from the shoot. Plus, more behind-the-scenes interviews with our co-host, models, makeup artists, and stylists. You do not want to miss it. And what cool opening show would not have a giveaway? In lieu of our studio shoot with Mitch, we have something really special for you. Go to frameshow.com to see the details and rules, and the winner will be announced on our next episode. See you next week.